Coverage now this morning of breaking news that we brought you yesterday. 6 people missing from the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore are now presumed dead. The search and rescue mission suspended with officials saying the water was just too cold and the effort was too long for anyone to survive it.
I want to show you a live look right now from the scene. It's still dark this morning, but that's a look at what remains of the bridge. And of course, you see in the center the ship involved. This courtesy of Streamtime Live. Of course, recovery missions will start soon to find those who are presumed dead. The 2 people who were rescued yesterday are now, this is an update, they're both expected to be okay. Lawmakers are praising first responders for their efforts not only after the collapse, but before it as well.
Now, this timeline shows the ship's path as it left port at 1:25 yesterday morning. As they hit full speed, multiple alarms sounded, and they called local first responders, saying that they had lost control of the steering.
So about 5 minutes later, there was the collision and, of course, that horrible collapse. But those 5 minutes of early heads up, that was crucial, we're being told, as nearby first responders were able to stop all traffic heading to the bridge, preventing even more people and cars from falling into the water below.
I need one of you guys on the south side, one of you guys on the north side, hold all traffic on the Key Bridge. There's a ship approaching. It just lost their steering. So until you get that under control, we got to stop all traffic.
C-13 dispatch, the whole bridge just fell down. Start whoever, everybody. The whole bridge just collapsed.
Quick work of public officials and law enforcement who kept more vehicles from coming onto the bridge. They undoubtedly saved innumerable amount of lives.
A lot of people wondering about that early warning, that first clip of sound you heard a minute ago. That was that early heads up. The focus now turning to the aftermath, the cleanup, and the impact on trade. That is huge.
And speaking of, the Port of Baltimore is closed to all ships this morning, of course. And you can see some ships anchored outside of the Patapsco River. Baltimore, by the way, is a major hub for new cars. Now, experts say that they don't expect any major price changes at this point, but congestion and delays to the supply chain will be seen up and down the East Coast, so we'll just have to wait and see about that. And here at home, the Port of Virginia in Norfolk is expected to be one of the ports to get rerouted ships from Baltimore. Ports officials had a conversation with Governor Glenn Youngkin yesterday on the additional ships that are heading to Hampton Roads.
Big time support between the Port of Virginia and the Port of Baltimore, and diverting ocean carriers to the Port of Virginia so that it can reduce, of course, eliminate the traffic there, but on top of that, keep trade moving.
Economic experts say the biggest thing that you need to know is that there will be increased traffic in and out of the port.
It's not just the commercial ships, Aaron, also cruise ships. Carnival announcing just yesterday the Carnival Legend ship will arrive in Norfolk on Easter Sunday. Those passengers who started their journey in Baltimore will then get on buses in Norfolk and will be taken back to Maryland for free. It's about a 4+ hour drive there. Legend will operate out of Norfolk until it is allowed back in Baltimore. Carnival saying that they appreciate the quick response and the show of support from the officials right here in Norfolk. Now, this is a huge story, and News 3 is committed to following through as it develops. Stay with us for updates as we get them on air, online at WTKR.com. You can also find a list of past bridge collapses and the potential impact of workers at the Port of Baltimore as well.